Imagine standing at the edge of your dreams, staring into the unknown, feeling the weight of doubt pressing down on you. You've failed before, you've been knocked down, and the voices in your head keep whispering, "You're not strong enough." But let me tell you something, mental toughness is not about never failing. It's about rising every time you do. Think of Michael Jordan, who was cut from his high school basketball team. Think of Elon Musk, who was laughed at when he spoke about electric cars. Think of J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. What separates them from the rest? It's not talent alone. It's not luck. It's mental toughness, the ability to push forward when everything seems to be falling apart. We live in a world where obstacles are inevitable. You will be tested. You will face setbacks. But remember this, diamonds are made under pressure, swords are forged in fire, and the strongest minds are built through struggle. Right now, you have two choices. Either you can surrender to your fears, let your failures define you, and live an average life, or you can develop the mindset of champions, embrace the challenges, and turn your pain into power. So the question is, are you ready to unlock the true strength within you? Mental toughness is not just about physical strength or endurance. It's about how strong your mind is in the face of adversity. It's the ability to keep going when everything around you is screaming for you to quit. It's what separates winners from losers, leaders from followers, and legends from ordinary people. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, and the most inspiring leaders all have one thing in common. They refuse to break under pressure. They don't run away from challenges. They face them head-on. But here's the truth. Mental toughness is not something you're born with. It's something you build, step by step, by overcoming difficulties, by enduring hardships, and by refusing to give up. Think of a soldier in a battlefield. He doesn't have time to complain, to hesitate, or to fear. He has one mission, to survive and to win. That's the kind of mindset you need in life. The problem is, most people quit too soon. They let failure define them. They listen to negativity. They make excuses. And that's why they remain stuck in mediocrity. But not you. If you're watching this video, it means you're searching for something greater. It means you're ready to train your mind, to develop unshakable resilience, and to transform your life. In this video, we're going to break down the secrets of mental toughness, the habits of the toughest minds, and the strategies that will help you become unstoppable. Because in the end, your success is not determined by how smart or talented you are. It's determined by how tough you are. Are you ready? Let's begin. In the small town of Henryville, Indiana, a man named Harlan David Sanders was born into hardship. He lost his father at the age of 5, forcing his mother to work long hours while he took care of his younger siblings. By the age of 10, he had already started working on farms to help support his family. His life was anything but easy. He dropped out of school in 7th grade, moving from one odd job to another. He was a farmhand, a streetcar conductor, a railroad worker, an insurance salesman, and even a failed lawyer. Every time he thought he had found stability, something would go wrong, and he would have to start over again. At the age of 40, he finally found a job he loved, running a small service station where he cooked food for travelers. People loved his cooking, especially his fried chicken. Soon, he opened a small restaurant. It seemed like success had finally arrived. But life had one more test for him. When he was 65 years old, his restaurant shut down due to a new highway being built, diverting traffic away from his location. He lost everything. Most people at his age would have given up. They would have accepted failure. But not Sanders. With only $105 from his first Social Security check, he set out with one goal: to sell his now famous fried chicken recipe to restaurants across America. He went door to door, cooking for restaurant owners, hoping someone would take a chance on his recipe. He was rejected 1,009 times. Think about that. 1,009 people told him no. They told him his idea was worthless. They shut their doors in his face. But Sanders never quit. On the 1,010th try, a small restaurant agreed to use his recipe. From there, word spread. Soon, his fried chicken became a phenomenon, and at the age of 73, he sold his company, Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, for $2 million, equivalent to millions more today. The lesson? Success doesn't come to those who quit. It comes to those who refuse to break. If a 65-year-old man, broke and rejected more than 1,000 times, could turn his life around, what's stopping you? No matter how many times life knocks you down, stand up one more time. Because sometimes, that one more try is all it takes. In 1878, a young inventor named Thomas Edison had a dream to create a device that would bring light to the world. At that time, people relied on candles and oil lamps, and the idea of an electric light bulb seemed impossible. Scientists before him had tried and failed. People laughed at him, calling him crazy. But Edison was different. He started working in his small laboratory, testing different materials, adjusting his designs, and failing again and again. But every failure was just a step toward success. He didn't fail 10 times. He didn't fail 100 times. He didn't even fail 1,000 times. He failed more than 10,000 times while trying to create the perfect electric light bulb. Imagine failing 10,000 times at something. Most people would quit. Most people would say, maybe it's not possible. But not Edison. When a reporter once asked him, how does it feel to fail 10,000 times? Edison smiled and replied, I have not failed 10,000 times. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. That is the mindset of champions. After years of struggle, doubt, and rejection, Edison finally succeeded. In 1879, he created the first practical, long-lasting light bulb, and the world changed forever. Today, every time you switch on a light, you are witnessing the result of one man's mental toughness, resilience, and refusal to give up. But here's the real lesson. You and I are no different from Edison. Every failure you face, every challenge that comes your way, is just another step toward success. The only people who truly fail in life are those who stop trying. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember Edison's 10,000 failures. Remember that success is not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you rise. Because in the end, the ones who change the world are the ones who never quit. So now you know, the secret to success is not intelligence, not talent, not luck. It's mental toughness. It's the ability to stand tall when life pushes you down. It's the courage to keep moving forward when the whole world tells you to stop. Think about it. Every great success story is built on failure, rejection, and struggle. Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before KFC became a global brand. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before he gave the world the light bulb. Michael Jordan missed more than 9,000 shots in his career, but still became the greatest basketball player of all time. What if they had given up? What if they had believed the people who said, "You're not good enough"? Now ask yourself, are you going to let failure stop you? Or will you use it as fuel to push harder, to become stronger, to prove to yourself that you are unstoppable? The truth is, most people quit too soon. They let fear win. They let rejection define them. And that's why they never reach their full potential. But you have a choice. You can either stay in your comfort zone, living an average life, or you can push through the pain, the struggle, and the failures until you achieve greatness. Your dreams are waiting for you. Your success is waiting for you. But you have to fight for it. You have to build the mindset of champions. You have to develop the kind of mental toughness that refuses to break under pressure. Because in the end, success is not about how talented you are. It's about how strong you are, mentally, emotionally, and physically. It's about how many times you can get knocked down and still rise stronger than before. So don't quit. Don't stop just because things are hard. Don't walk away just because you failed once, twice, or even 1,000 times. If you want to achieve something great, be prepared to fight for it. The world belongs to those who refuse to give up. Will you be one of them? This is your moment. This is your time. Now go out there and make your dreams a reality. Fire, stay strong. Stay focused. Stay unstoppable. Fire.